What's up, guys? Welcome to the Arsenal career mode. Now, this career mode will probably be more of a shorter one, between 1 to 3 seasons max. And this is all about fixing my club, the Arsenal. We really are looking bad at the moment. In real life at the moment, we're in the bottom half of the table. We are looking like... We're looking like a relegation team. We really are. We cannot create chances. We're not scoring. Defensively, we're average at best. And the midfield it doesn't represent Arsenal Football Club. I am here now to fix that. So, looking at our 11, this is the main 11 that I've set out at the moment for the players we got. Saka will be on our left. Alba up top. Back to a striker. Pepe on the right. Ozil back in the team, back in the 11 for now at Cam. Ceballos, going to be like a little Santi Cazorla in there, twisting and turning, trying to make things happen, and Partey, our destroyer, in the middle of the park. Maitland-Niles should be starting for Arsenal either at right back or right mid. He is a quality player, and he doesn't get the game time he deserves. For me, a right back, and he will learn his trade much better under the guidance of our managership. Saliba at right centre-back for now. As a starter, he potentially may be a bench centre-back while he learns his trade again. Gabriel, beast at left centre-back. He will be starting every main game we play. Tierney as well on the left-hand side at left-back. A real player, he'll be at left-back. And Leno will be our first-choice keeper. Now, looking at the bench, we have Eddie Nketiah. He's going to be our third choice striker. We will be bringing in another striker for the bench. I love Eddie, but I don't think he has what it takes to be a second choice striker at Arsenal. Third choice, yes. I think of him as like a Wiltord, if you remember who that is, who used to play for Arsenal, third or second choice at times. Martinelli, left mid. He will be in and out with Saka battling for the left wing position. We are going to be bringing in 2 more centre mids. Now, I love Joe Willock, but he's an up-and-comer. He shouldn't be on the bench in Premier League games. So he will be our third choice. Well, I'm going to move him actually to centre mid. So he'll be a centre midfielder. And El Neni will be in for like cup games as well. Cedric will be our backup right back. We'll be bringing in as well another centre back. So look out for that. Another centre back will definitely be coming in potentially to start ahead of Saliba at right centre back and a new keeper. I've seen Runnison play a few times in the French League. I can't believe we signed him. And when I've seen him play in Europa League, he hasn't been convincing either. So, another keeper. Now, on the reserves, several players will be leaving us. Obvious ones like Mustafi. David Luiz will probably stay as a rotation player. Socrates will be going. Now, Callum Chambers, I'll be moving him to a defensive midfielder. He played there a few seasons ago on loan at Fulham, and he was excellent. And I've never understood why Arsenal haven't tried to utilise him there. So, he will be trained up as a defensive midfielder. Pablo Mari will stay left-footed centre-back. Bellerin, I'm going to axe him. I've stuck with Bellerin and I've backed him for a long time. He isn't good enough to be at Arsenal. Simple as. I like Bellerin, but I'd rather get the cash in and improve us in other areas. Nelson will be allowed to leave potentially on loan. I might keep him, but on loan potentially, because we have got Willian, who will be our rotation winger, which is what I thought Arsenal bought him for. To play Europa League, to play potentially some cup games, not to be starting in the Premier League. Not for me at all. Xhaka will be able to leave the club. He isn't good enough. Simple as. Smith Rowe, what a prospect he is. I may let him leave on loan to get more game time, though, for the first season. Kolasinac, bye. I can't believe he's still with us. He's terrible. Lacazette hasn't quite worked for him. I feel bad. I do like Lacazette. He has games where you think he looks like a top striker. But we're going to let him leave, bring in a different striker to be on the bench. Balogun as well, potentially will leave on loan. He looks like a top player. But at the moment, I think a loan deal will really help his development. So, from what I've spoke about, of course, there's going to be some transfer activity in this team. Now, we start with a budget of 80 million and $500,000 on wages. So, we've got a healthy budget with player sales as well. We should be able to do the deals we want. Our board expectations then. So, let's look at the main ones. 3 clean sheets in away games, a streak of 3 in a row. Now, Arsenal, typically away from home, have been poor, conceding a lot. So that will be a tough task, but with the signings we make, I'm sure we can do it. Sign 1 player the same nationality as the club. I'm sure we could potentially do that as well. Win the Europa League. We'll be trying our best to go all out in Europe as well. That's a high high priority. We'll be doing that in the Europa League. Get back. That is their main objective for the first season here at Arsenal. Get back to the top 4 and competing for the title. Win the FA Cup, of course. This is Arsenal. We own the FA Cup. That is our cup. We'll be going all out to win that again. I love the FA Cup and make some money from our youth team, but that's very low, so we won't worry too much about that one. So, guys, it's time to look out some of the transfers we want to make with this squad. We have the Europa League in this season. We have to be mindful of that. Premier League and the Cup. We need to have a decent sized squad when we're selling these players. So, I'm going to show you the shortlist and the moves we're going to be potentially making in this career mode. Okay, guys, here we go. This is Arsenal's shortlist. We need a new backup keeper, so we're going to be scouting a few. To start with, we're going to be scouting these 2 keepers. Diogo Costa from Portugal, plays for Porto, and also out at Utrecht, we've got Paez as well, Netherlands international. So we'll be looking at those 2 keepers to potentially come in as backups. Right back, we need a right back for the backup, but to also compete in the starting 11 with Maitland-Niles. So Kyle Walker-Peters or Max Aarons are going to be right backs I would love to see at the club. Walker-Peters is having a fantastic season, and he has had for the last 2 years. And Aarons, I'm shocked that he's still in the Championship. That really doesn't make sense to me. Centre-back, we need a right centre-back to partner the beast, Gabriel. Saliba, yes, he'll be coming through, and he'll be competing with this centre-back for the starting berth at right side. So, Ibrahim Konate, he bossed the game the other night in the Champions League against Man United. He is very underrated. The reason he's underrated is because he plays next to Upamecano. All eyes automatically go to him, but Ibrahim Konate is just as good, if not better. So we'll be looking at him. As well as that, at Marseille, another really talented centre-back, Kaleta Carr. He has really developed over the last 2 or 3 seasons into a really, really solid right centre-back. Left back then, for backup, bye-bye Kolasinac, yes thank you. Back up to Tierney, we'll be looking at Junior Firpo as well. Really talented left back, doesn't get the time he deserves at Barca. And as well as that, Marcelo Saracchi, another player from Leipzig. We could be on a Leipzig raid here today, guys. Saracchi, a really, really, really good coming up left back. He doesn't get much game time at the moment because of Angelino, and he's class as well. Now, with Arsenal, okay, I've watched them all of my life. We've always had a good midfield. This potentially could be the worst midfield we've ever had. We've got some good players in there, but it just doesn't click. And the reason it doesn't click is because Ozil isn't in the 11. He's not even on the bench. So he will be in this team. But as well as that, we miss them creative, deeper midfielders like Fabregas, who played as a centre mid, like Santi Cazorla as well. So, 2 centre mids I think can come in and do that job for us. Carlos Soler from Valencia. He could definitely be the next Santi Cazorla. As well as that, Leandro Paredes, who we did try to get, but he went to PSG instead. He as well could do that Santi Cazorla role. Now talking of Ozil, he will either be first choice in the number 10 or the backup. He's still definitely in my squad every day. He's still one of the best creators in the game. But we've got some other creators we'd like to bring in. So from Roma FC, Lorenzo Pellegrini. Arsenal as well, linked with him before, but didn't make the move. He would be amazing to have in that midfield, and he can play any role in the midfield. As well as that, a guy who I've been watching a lot in the Bundesliga. He is amazing. This guy is the real deal. Matthias Cunha. He will be a top number 10 for years to come. He may be the man we bring in for that position also. A lot of these are going to need a few days scouting before we can make those moves though. And that striker. Now, these guys are probably not as good as Lacazette in-game. However, Lacazette, for me, isn't doing it at Arsenal. It's time to freshen up that striker position. So, Ezekiel Avilar, a really, really talented Argentinian international, plays for Osasuna up top. I think he could be a top player. If he can stay away from injuries, we will hear about him in the future of the real game, that's for sure. And another player that's been talked about a lot, and I'm surprised he's not moved to a bigger club. He nearly joined Chelsea a few years ago, Andrea Belotti. A fantastic striker. Don't underestimate this guy. He is a real striker, a deadly finisher, and someone that Arsenal could really deal with on the bench. So, that's our shortlist. Let's scout these guys. Let's get into the pre-season tournament, and then we can start to make our moves. Healthy budget, players to leave. I'm sure we're going to do a good job here at Arsenal. It's time to take over the Gunners. Come on, you Arsenal. In the pre-season tournament then, we'll be simulating the whole pre-season tournament. This is a transfer special and really getting into the deep problems at Arsenal. Main team out today then. We have made a few tweaks to the way we're going to play. And Tierney for this series will be our captain. I love Alba. He sets a good example as a captain. But I want Tierney to be a vocal leader. So he is our Arsenal captain. Against Sevilla today, we'll quick sim this and see the result. Really not that fast about the pre-season tournament, and 0-0 to kick us off in this career mode. Guys, so here we go. Athletic Club Bilbao, I believe that is. It is. They've come in for Mustafi. Now they're offering 12.6 million. I will gladly accept that. Leave the club, please, Squadron. Socrates as well. Offering for 8.2 from Leicester. I'll accept that. Please leave the club. Papadopoulos, Socrates. So that's two offers we will accept. Now we've got another interesting email that is saying that Ibrahim Konate, 29.1 million offer has been sent by West Ham. I don't believe we've fully scouted him yet. We have scouted some players, but not him. We may have to jump in here and make an offer for a player not fully scouted, which can be very risky because we don't know much about him at all. We really don't. We know his value is about 26. We don't know his wage, so for wages, it's going to be tough to negotiate. We're going to have to go in. We cannot lose this guy. We cannot lose this guy. So our first move will be for Ibrahim Konate. Right, here we go then. Let's make our move. So we know West Ham offered 29 million. If we go in for the same offer, so £29.1 million, we will see what they have to say about that. Actually, do you know what? We could even go in with something a bit different. Let's consider this. Let's be clever about this. Is there anyone else that we don't want from centre-back? No. Wingers? Not really. Midfielders? I think there is. No. Oh, Xhaka. What about an offer with Xhaka? We offer them 15. So he's worth 15. If we offer him and 16 million, let's see what they say about that. I think that's a decent offer. Not interested in Xhaka. They want 26.2 plus 7%. Okay, it's less than what West Ham gave you, but we give you the sell-on clause. I'm happy to go with that. It looks like Konate could be our first signing at Arsenal. Let's accept that deal and agree his wages. I have no idea what he's going to be on. I'm going to offer him 60k a week. We have the wages there. I hope that he's not on more of that. Do you know what? We might have to go a bit higher. I'll go 65. God. Let's go 500k signing bonus and add him a clean sheets bonus of another 500,000 after 10. Send that in. I'm sure that's a good enough offer to get Konate to join the club. He's happy with that. Welcome to Arsenal, Konate. Willock is in for Ozil, and also Konate makes his debut, and Martinelli on the left wing for Saka. So again, we will quick sim this one to get the pre-season tournament out of the way, and we smash it with a 3-0 win. 2 from Alba. He missed a penalty to get his hat-trick as well, and an early goal from Dani Ceballos. So a 3-0 win in this one. Great news then, guys. Socrates has been sold, and we've been given 7 million of the 8.2 he was sold for. So that gives us money back from the Konate deal as well. Handy business at the moment from us as a football club. It is time to make another move. We're not hanging about here. We are improving this side as quickly as possible. So then, what I would like to do next is sort out the position of number 10. We're going to sort out number 10 because Ozil will be our starter or our bench. So we need to back up for him. It's either Pellegrini or Cunha. It's a tough choice because both players have exceptional stats and they are both very, very talented. We are going to, though, go with my gut, and my gut is Matthias Cunha. I'm going to try and bring him to the club because I believe he will be one of the best number 10s in years to come. So, Matthias Cunha, are you going to come to Arsenal? Got players we need to get off the books as well. We can't just make moves without... He did nearly join Hertha in real life, actually, Xhaka, in January when he had that moment where he threw his shirt on the pitch and told the fans to, you know what, I was at that game. I was at that game. So, Xhaka, you can still go to Hertha this season. So, he's 35 million, he's worth 15. Let's offer them, I'm going to offer them 18 million. And we'll give a selling clause of 10% as well. Let's see if they want to go for that. They want Xhaka 39 and 15. No way, they're not having 39 million and Xhaka. That was absolutely nowhere near a value for us. Tell you what, I would go to 22 and a half and the 15%. So I don't plan on selling him. 29 and 11. Okay, well, we'll adjust that again. We'll go view the 15 because we know we're not going to sell him, so we're not bothered about that. We'll go down to 26 million. So they're then getting a lot of money. They're getting over 40 million for Cunha. He's probably going to be well worth it, though. That is a good offer. Yes! A realistic offer, they say. A good offer, I say. Cunha could be coming to the Gunners. I'm happy to do that. Boys, I'm happy to do that. Another signing ticked off our list. Matthias Cunha, welcome to North London. Okay, guys, more transfer for you. We need the second coming of Santi Cazorla. We need a creative centre mid. Now, we have got Ceballos. He's on loan, so I'd rather use him off the bench and a rotation player until we can actually sign him up full time. So a full-time signing at centre mid is needed. Paredes, he's a brilliant player, but in my gut, feel that Carlos Soler would be the answer that Arsenal fans have been crying out for. So I'm going to go and make a move for Valencia, man. Carlos Soler could soon be wearing the red and white of Arsenal. Decent offer, you know. They want Mustafi, they want 29 and nothing. I reckon we can get that a little bit cheaper, boys. Okay, let's go down to £26 million. Leaves us 16 million in the bank. We've still got a lot of sales to go through, like Lacazette, etc. 26. Yes! Okay. Accepting that offer, Javi Garcia. I'm happy with it as well. Soler, he could be the answer to the prayers we've been searching for. Let's get his contract agreed and confirm yet another brilliant signing. Of 10 goals, you'll get another £500,000. Liking to get a few goals as well as assists. It's taken away that. He wants 55 a week and 480. That's fine by me. That equals itself out. We'll accept that. So another really good player coming to Arsenal. Welcome, Carlos Soler. Get in there, lads. Cunha and Soler in today. Konate as well. So let's see if we get a result against Internazionale. Quick sim this one. I would be shocked if we did lose. We didn't. We won 2-1. Alba and Cunha score for us. So we should, in theory, we should be through into the semis. We are, and we have Villarreal facing our old manager, Unai Emery, in the semis of this one. Like to make it through all the way because it gives us more money to potentially spend. We've still not had any offers in for the players we don't want. So we may need to make moves to the players we do want and include them in some of the deals. That may be the route we take. But the next thing we'll be doing is Villarreal in the semis. Just before we get to the Villarreal game, we have had, yes, some offers for players that we want to move on. So Kolasinac, buy the Bosnian. He's going to go off. We're going to accept that deal from Lyonese. He can go. We can then make a move for a backup left back. And Smith Rowe. We're going to have Willock as a rotation in the cups for Cam. So I really want Smith Rowe to get some game time. I love the kid. He is a special talent, but he needs game time. So he is going to go out. Oh, that's a loan to buy, though. I didn't see that. We'll delegate it because that's the way we can only get an actual loan. Hopefully they can agree that. We're happy for him to go out. Do you know what? On a 2-year loan, I'm happy for him to go out on a 2-year loan. So we'll offer that to them. Maybe that makes up for the reason that they want to buy him. So a 2-year loan for Frankfurt. We'll see what they say. We did have an offer in. A ridiculous offer for Lanzini and 7.5 million for Gabriel. He's going nowhere. So I've just blocked offers for Gabriel. Now Kolasinac could be on his way out, meaning we can make a move for another left back. Please, Kolasinac, don't balls this up and not agree the move away. So the left back I want to go for is Junior Firpo. I want a really, really competitive team, and Firpo will come in to compete with Tierney at left back. So Firpo from Barca to Arsenal. You ready to make that move? Back one of their former players, Hector Bellerin. So we're going to offer up Bellerin as a straight swap. Let's see what they have to say about a straight swap for Hector B. Oh dear. Does that mean we can't even make a move for him? Does that block all moves for Firpo now? Wow. Well, that has put a spanner in the works. It looks like it may be Sarchi then. Srirachi. Okay, so Leipzig, we go back in for another one of their players. He's their second choice left back, so they might accept it. We'll go in for Srirachi. I'm sure they'll let him leave. Maybe it's a better thing actually we go for Srirachi, because Firpo's 79 rated, same as Tierney, so he may want more game time than what Srirachi would. So this time we'll go in for Srirachi. Fingers crossed we are successful with this one. We're not going to be. Oh my days. I've just seen that. He's on loan and won't be available for negotiate. Oh my god. We're having a mare. We're having a mare at left back. Right. We're going to have to consider our options then. I'm going to have to go in and look at some more left backs, guys. I'll be back with you in 2 secs. Right then, update to the shortlist. So because Firpo has been rejected by Koeman, we are now scouting Ruben Zarte. Now, he's a really, really, really good left back. He can also play at left centre back. So that may allow us to move on, potentially another defender that we have at the club. We're going to scout him first, then we'll potentially make a move unless Firpo opens up again. So let's go in then and get a backup right back. Let's go in for it. And it's going to be Kyle Walker-Peters. We're going to try and get him from Southampton. We're going to do that now, guys. Let's offer Cedric. He used to play for Southampton. I don't know if he's going to want to go back there, but we'll go for it. And 6 million. And then a sell-on clause of 5%. Let's see if they're interested in that deal at all. They would like Cedric back. They're going to want 10.8. No sell-on clause. We're going to go a bit lower than 10.8. I think we could probably get him for 8.5, to be fair. Go 8.5 with Cedric. They're happy with that. Cedric, you're back to Southampton, mate. We're taking the upgrade. We're taking Kyle Walker-Peters. 400,000. I'm sure he'll be happy with that offer. It's a good offer. Walker-Peters is happy. Walker-Peters is now playing for the Arsenal. Changes to the team. Martinelli, Alba and Pepe is the front line. Ozil, Ceballos and Partey in midfield. Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba and Walker-Peters' debut with Leno in goal. We'll quick sim this. Are we advancing to the finals? We are on penalties, boys. It's a 1-1 game. All was scored in the first minute. They equalised in the 52nd. And we beat Unai Emery on penalties. That one's going to sting because we are moving on to the final. And we are moving on with a bit more money. Which is always, always helpful when you're trying to make a rebuild at a club. Looks like we've got a few emails in. So, interest in Paletta Carr. However, we did go ahead and sign Konate. So, West Ham again are going in for a centre-back. They want a centre-back clearly. We're allowed that to happen. And there you go. Confirmation of the extra 3 and a bit million added into our budget. In the final, we will face Real Sociedad. I will play it. Why not? We'll get some gameplay in for you with some of our new players. And there you can see a headline, a big headline, is Rob Holding has been listed in the transfer window. He's available for transfer away from the club. We no longer need the services of Super Robbie Holding. Next up then, Real Sociedad. More transfer business quickly. Smith Rowe, they're happy to take him on just a 2-year loan deal. Little tip for you guys, if you're struggling on career mode where teams are coming in to try and loan your players and you're just going in to negotiate them because you don't want it to be a loan to buy, don't negotiate. Delegate and just delegate a straight loan, and then they will actually go out on loan most of the time. So accept that. Smith Rowe, a 2-year loan for him. That will be great for his development. And now we'll move ahead. Kolasinac is gone. He's no longer at Arsenal, and Lyon can deal with his straight up ball, you know what. So he's off to Lyon, and we are now going to jump in and play this game, Arsenal versus Sociedad, in the final of the pre-season tournament. On the left, Tierney's gone a bit too high for my liking. Coming inside now. Got to defend this Arsenal. Gabriel gives it away! Not the start we wanted. Bad mistake at the back from us. It's quite easy from them, really. Look, Gabriel. Oh, it's just bad, isn't it? I just don't even want to watch that back. 9 minutes in, we're 1-0 down in this game. Come on, boys, let's pull it back. 14 to Silva. David Silva drags his shot. Is it going to come for them? I don't believe that. It's dropped for Marino and he just tapped it in. Are you kidding me? That is an absolute joke. Wow. That's an absolute joke. It really is. And we're 2-0 down. And it's not half time. This career mode may be a little harder than I thought. Just a bit. Damn. Half time then, 2-0 down. Can we swing it back in our favour in the second half? Soler now. Into Alba. Knocked off for Cunha. Oh, Partey's making a run. It's gone to Alba though. Ah! Really well tackled. They are really, really good. Oh, Cunha. Alba. Go on, cut inside. Alba! Scores! Get the ball. Get the ball. Get it back to the centre circle. We are back in this one in the pre-season tournament. It's 2-1. If anyone can come back from a 2-0 deficit, it's Arsenal. We've done it more than enough times. Alba scores, potentially, for a comeback. 2-1 then, guys. Another corner. Whipped in by Pepe this time. Alba. I'm not going to win that. Pepe. Nico Pepe. Bends it. Block! Oh! How has that not ended up in the back of the net? Hits it sweetly. It hits him on the ribs and it's blocked. It nearly goes in. Got another corner. Play this one short. The longer ones don't seem to be working for us. Ozil. Got to give me a lot of space here. Mesut Ozil twisting, turning. This is why he's in the team. Ball across. We're in there. Yes! The 80th minute. Ozil comes on. The assist king. Mesut Ozil, and he puts it across for Aubameyang, who does his trademark flip celebration, and it's 2-2. Lovely stuff, boys. Very happy with that. And so are the fans in the crowd coming to support their team. They don't see often away in, I don't know where we are with, let's say Spain. In Spain, Mesut the provider, Alba the goal scorer. It's 2 each. Oh, I've given it away. Off you go, Alba. Off you go, Alba. Go on, son. Aubameyang. This is Aubameyang. He's not going to be selfish. Ozil! Mesut Ozil comes on and flips the game on its head. That's why he's in mine. Might not be in Arteta's, and I love Arteta and I back him, but he's not in his matchday squads, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. He's in mine. He comes on and sets up the leveller, and he scores the winner. I said if any team could come back, it would be Arsenal, and it is Arsenal. We bring the game back in our favour. Alba into Mesut, opens his body and scores in the 89th minute. We have a goal. Danny on for Soler for the final few minutes then. What a turnaround. We're over added time. There it goes. Arsenal win the pre-season tournament 3-2. All about fitness, sharpness, and money in the pre-season tournament. I'll take the win. I'll take the pre-season trophy as well to add in. I'm really happy with that. Players going to go out and collect their pre-season medals. I've never really understood pre-season trophies, but yeah, we'll take it, whatever. Calm down, boys. Don't be too excited, you know. it's just pre-season. We've got much bigger things we're aiming for. We want to be back up competing for the Premier League. That's the main objective of this career mode. It's just to get back and try to win the Premiership. Pick up the pre-season trophy. Our captain for the career mode, Kieran Tierney, celebrates it. And we win that one, guys. Perfect way to start off our game time with Arsenal. Alright then, guys, so after winning the pre-season tournament, Reiss Nelson has had an offer, this time from RB Leipzig. Again, loan to buy. We don't want that, we just want a loan. So I'm going to delegate, I'm going to say a loan for 1 year this time and see if they want him on a 1 year loan. If not, then we look for other suitors. I'd be happy for him to go to Leipzig. He may develop really well over there. Extra nearly 4 million from the pre-season tournament. That is really, really great news for us. We're still looking to get several players off the books, though. If you look here, we're trying to let Macy leave on loan. Olawu, potentially Sal on loan. We put Holding up for sale. Bellerin's up for sale. Who else? Smith Rowe might be going on loan. That's pretty much it, actually. So, oh yeah, and Lacazette, the big one. We want him off the wage book. That'd be handy. And then, once Lacazette does go off the wage book, we can bring in a backup striker. Until Lacazette leaves, we won't. Because if he doesn't leave, he will be the backup striker. We'll see what happens with him in the coming days and weeks ahead. I'm going to advance it now, because in this episode, we want to get to the Liverpool game. We're going to be playing Liverpool in the Community Shield, and then we will cut the episode off there. So maybe more activity between now and then. Try and bring in Ruben Zarate to Arsenal. 8 million, and we'll offer as well a 5 million fee. Let's see what they say about that. Are they interested in Rob Holding at all? They are, but they want 13. Now, that's too much. You're not having Rob and 13. So we're going for a smaller fee. We'll go to 9.5 and Rob Holding. I think that's still a really good offer. Probably way above what they really wanted. It is well above what they wanted. They've accepted it. So Rob Holding on one way and 9.5 million as well. Arsenal. We'll go for 26,000. Signing bonus of 400,000 as well. Is he willing to sign on for that? He is. Oh, he said it's insulting. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? It's just not happening. It's just not happening for us at left back, is it? Oh my God, I can't believe that. Right, I'm going to have to do some thinking about left back and really consider it. That is so annoying. Wow. So Smith Rowe has gone on loan to Frankfurt for the 2 years and offering for Chambers 7.2 from Nice. I want to keep him as a rotation player, so I am going to reject that offer from Nice. It's a good offer, but we want to keep Callum Chambers in this team. Agreed to take Nelson on a 1 year loan, just a flat out loan, except that Nelson has got his loan move. Here we go then. Partey, Pepe, Ozil, all arriving for the FA Community Shield, the last game I like to say of pre-season, but a very good way to start the season with a trophy. We're against Liverpool today. Van Dijk, Mane, Salah, Firmino. We don't need to talk about their players as they go on and on. We want to be back to the days when that man played for the club, Thierry Henry. Today we face Liverpool, who are at that level. They are the champions of England. They're the best team in England, potentially the best team in the whole of the world at the moment. Today, this is what we've gone for then. Saka, Alba, Pepe. We've gone for Soler, Ozil and Partey, Tierney, Gabriel, Konate and Maitland-Niles. Now, what we've done with Saka is that we've said for him to stay wide so he can get his crosses in. Tierney's going to inverted run. Pepe is going to cut in, so Maitland-Niles is going to overlap. That's the way we're going to play. Partey's going to be our beast that's going to sit back a little deeper and work his magic, while Soler and Ozil create for Aubameyang. Fingers crossed that's how it works. We'll see today. It's Arsenal and Liverpool in the Community Shield. In there for Soler. Ozil is in the box! And Ozil continues his pre-season form and scores again! Mesut Ozil with the goal, and it's 1-0 in the Community Shield to Arsenal. Brilliant start from the boys. Really, really good start, and what a way to start a career at Arsenal it would be. To win a pre-season tournament and to win a Community Shield, I'll take that all day long. 14 minutes gone then, and we lead Liverpool 1-0. What has happened there? That was a terrible ball back. We've given it straight to Liverpool in an area we didn't want to. Mane! Oh, no, 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 no. Henderson! Oh, Moments later, they score. We was about to score with Ozil. We got the ball back, tried to build it up. Saka, for some reason, I passed it down the wing. It went back. They hit us on the break. They score. The captain, Jordan Henderson, scores for Liverpool. They're back in this one then. They are well and truly back in this one. And it's 1-1 in the Community Shield. 30 minutes played. Back up. Let's come inside. Back to Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil, I've got to say, is running this game. He's been really, really good. A lot of space there. Alba, he isn't offside. We're going to play it across for Partey! Thomas Partey scores his first Arsenal goal in the Community Shield. Wow, what a bit of play from Mesut Ozil. Saka gets it into Ozil, creates a space into Alba, who held his run expertly to stay onside. He was actually hacked down, Ozil, as well. Aubameyang, not selfish, sees Partey. Partey taps it in. 53 minutes have been played, and we are leading Liverpool 2-1. Solaire's pushed off the ball. Milner. Wijnaldum. Blocked by Gabriel. Can we defend this? Milner! What a strike from James Milner. Ouch. 2 then. Milner scores. We're going to have to make a change. Ozil's going to come off for Cunha. We need to make that change. Gutted that he scored that. It's a banging goal, though. Absolutely rifled it. It's dropped for them nicely. It's a great strike. Right into the top corner. And it's 2-2. 70 minutes have gone. Here we go. Ozil comes off for Cunha. Hopefully Cunha can set us up to win this game. I'm also going to make another change, actually. I'm going to take off Solaire. I'm going to bring on Ceballos. I'm also going to bring on Martinelli for Saka. So there's 3 changes. All 3 changes. And they're live now. Here we go then, boys. Not long left in this one. Ceballos. A lot of space out there for Ainsley. I'm swinging this in. Towards... Oh my God! It's Martinelli! Oh, beautiful! He's not been on for, what, 5 minutes? And Gabriel Martinelli scores! Yes, he does! Oh, wow! Excellent play! Maitland-Niles running down the wing. Header from Gabriel Martinelli. Now, I was considering making him our backup striker. And do we go in and get a different winger? Maybe that's what we do here at Arsenal. I did always consider Martinelli more of a striker, but I thought he'd be good on the left wing. Maybe he will be good on the left wing, though, because he makes them really good runs. That's a tough one. Do you know what? I'm going to play this game. That is going to end off the episode. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out from you guys. Would you like Martinelli to be changed to a striker and be our number 2 striker? Or us by a winger? Or would you like us... Oh, no. Oh, no. Please defend this, Arsenal. Oh, good tackle, Tinney. As I was saying, Martinelli is a backup striker by a winger. Or... Oh, we're in here. We're in here. We are in here. Tierney, he's been chopped. No, great tackle, Wijnaldum. I will finish that sentence eventually. Martinelli, striker or winger? And do we buy, if he goes into striker or winger? And if he stays at wing, do we buy another striker? Let me know in the comments of this episode, guys. Oh, Liverpool giving it away there. Straight to Cunha. Slide that for Pepe. A ball across for Alba. That's in. That is in. 4-2. We have hit Liverpool on the break. And we have hurt them today. 4-2 to Arsenal. This is the football we are going to be playing at this club. We are going to be beating the big teams again. No longer are we going to fear these big clubs. We are going to be beating them. Good play from Cunha. Pepe really unselfish. Bad keeping from Adrian. I feel like it would have been a different story today if Alisson had been in goal. But he's not. And we are winning the Community Shield at the moment 4-2. We win the FA Community Shield by 4-2 inside 90 minutes. A very positive display from the boys. A great performance and things to come. We do need to sort out the defence. I'm going to change some of the instructions so the players are not so aggressive in their interceptions. I think that was the trouble that we was having. Hopefully that will fix things for the club. Now we pick up the Community Shield. Well-deserved win today. I'm happy with the squad. I am really, really happy with this squad. Community Shield in the bag. Okay, guys, to finish off this episode, Athletic Club Bilbao have agreed to pay 10 million for Rob Holding. We're going to snatch their hands off for that one. And another offer in for Lacazette. Well, not another offer, our first offer in for Lacazette. It's for 33.9 million. I feel like we could probably squeeze more out of that. We're going to go in and negotiate this, see if we can get some more money off of Leipzig and get Lacazette off the books. And we'll say 35.5 million. We'll take 35.5 million for Lacazette. They're happy with that. RB Leipzig could be signing Lacazette. And now we have more money for the next episode to sign another player. I have made my decision as well, but I'm not going to tell you what that is with Martinelli. I'll look at your comments. I'll go with what I think as well. We'll have a mixture of the two, and we'll show you what happens in the next episode. So, guys, a positive episode. Transfers, wins, trophies. Not much else you can get, really, from our first episode. But in the next one, we finish off the transfer window and we begin the Premier League. Let's go, guys. Until next time, smash the like button. Hit subscribe if you're new around here to check out all of my content. Notification bell, click that one on so it lets you know when I'm about to go live or when I'm about to do a premiere episode. Until next time, guys. Peace.